What is up, YouTube? This is Serbia, one half of Serbian Aces, coming to you with another gameplay commentary. So first off, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the gameplay. It's on Aftermath. This, as you can see, is being recorded from theater mode. Gunplay is the one with the HC PVR, so if it's ever my gameplay, it's going to be from theater mode because I'll put it in my file share, then he'll record it or whatever. Anyway, I am using, that's why you also see a switch at the beginning, sorry for that. Anyway, I'm using the PDW with the silencer, perks, I don't remember, attachments, I don't remember. Obviously one of them is a silencer, I believe the other one is quick draw. My kill streaks are UAV, Hellstar Missile, and Blackbird. At the end I go 56 and 6, I believe. It cuts off with about 10 seconds to go, I don't know why Theater Mode did that. But it cuts off, but I still pull out the scoreboard and there's maybe 4 or 5 seconds left. I don't remember if I got a kill after that because the gameplay is pretty old. There's also a few times where you'll see me just stop moving. That's here, might have been one of them, I don't remember. I tried to fast forward them when they were recording. It was probably, one of them was probably here. But that is because I was texting. I apologize for that. I probably could have had a better gameplay if I did not do that. But I did. Cost me, not a big deal. Anyway, today's topic, I'm going to be talking about the possible new gadgets and game releases coming out this year. First thing I want to talk about is the PlayStation 4, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we play on the PlayStation 3 currently. The PlayStation 4 is expected to come out in late this year, sometime around the Christmas time. That's probably when they'll have their highest sales, so that's probably what they're going for. However, not much is known on it, but they did release a little teaser trailer talking about the future and saying that there will be a reveal on February 20th. And now this reveal will basically be a big meeting in New York City where a lot of members of the press can apply. I think from what I heard, they have to apply to get an invitation to the event. I obviously will not be going there. That's not my field of expertise, but I will definitely be looking up all the information. We might make another commentary in a week when that comes out and let you guys know what they said in case you didn't catch all the information. But that is also probably the control or the system I will be getting. I've always preferred PlayStation over Xbox. One of the main things I really like about the PlayStation over Xbox's systems is the controller. The PlayStation controller just feels so much better than the Xbox controller when playing. And right there I should have died. That was just a horrific game. But the PS3 controller, or the PlayStation controller, has basically always stayed the same. The only thing they've changed from PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 3 is the PlayStation 2 controller is now wireless. I believe that you can get a wired controller, but the standard one is wireless, and then you have to obviously connect it to charge. While the Xbox one is just super bulky, and I don't know, and in my opinion, it's just an extremely uncomfortable experience using the controller, and I don't really enjoy it. So I prefer the PlayStation. Also, a lot of my good friends have usually had PlayStation, so that's the system I went with at the beginning. I will admit that the party chat on Xbox definitely is a huge plus, and I really wish that the PlayStation 4 incorporates that, because from recent articles it's been revealed that they are supposedly focusing more on a social connectivity type thing, where it's like more of a home entertainment system rather than on their hardware specs. And with this social connectivity thing, from what I've heard, is that there might be a possible share button on the controller, and that would share to possible mobile devices, which would create a connection there, as game consoles have been slowly losing their business to mobile devices and mobile gaming systems, which would possibly help them. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Maybe we'll find out on the 20th, which I really hope that's an informative, really informative event, because I know a lot of times like there'll be a Call of Duty release, and like they'll release a trailer that's like a minute and a half long. It doesn't really tell you much of anything, and it's kind of just I don't like it. So I'm really hoping that this event actually does provide some good information, although the system still won't be coming out for a while, towards the end of the year. But yeah, so they're going to be focusing more on the social aspect of it to make it more of a home entertainment system and provide more connections to everything, making it a more useful and diverse system. The Xbox 720, on the other hand, they have not officially announced a event to release it, such as PlayStation. However, from what I've read into, they might come out. They might have a release in sometime around March is when they're expected to release information about their system. However, just recently there have been some rumors announced that it might require Kinect, which, like I said, I don't have much experience with the Xbox. I've never owned one, rarely play it, but that it might require Kinect, which I don't know how many people have Kinect. Most people I've heard of don't talk about it, so maybe I don't know if it's a popular or unpopular device with Xbox owners. However, it does not seem to. It seems like it might be required, which apparently will help game developers because now they know that everyone has that technology, which opens the door for them to utilize it, knowing that they don't have to they don't have to run the risk of possibly having, like, oh well, what if so and so doesn't have it but this guy does have it? Well, if everyone has it, it not only helps the developers, puts everybody on a level playing field. Another feature of the Xbox, on Xbox 360, you were able to install the game to your hard drive, which I believe made it run a little smoother. I'm not positive. I don't know if there's any benefits. I think I've heard that it helps run it a little smoother. However, on Xbox 720, from rumors, it's going to come packed with 500 gigabytes, 500 gigabyte hard drive, and will require you to install the game onto your system instead of giving you the option. They will also have multitasking now. If you have a smartphone, which I'm sure most people do, smartphones already have multitasking where you can run multiple apps at a time. And there's apps running in the background. The Galaxy S3, which I'll get into a little later about the S4, but the S3 even has the ability where you could have picture-in-picture, as you've seen in commercials. I don't know on the phone. I currently have the Galaxy Nexus. But the Xbox 720 will apparently be having multitasking, which will allow you to run multiple applications at the same time. Now, I'm not exactly sure how this will work because obviously you can't run and game two games at the same time. But depending on what kind of other useful applications might possibly exist in the game or in the system, I'm sorry, this could be a useful feature. And the thing with these two systems is obviously both are expected to come out around the Christmas time. However, Battlefield 4 is a confirmed game of the next-gen consoles, which will be the PlayStation 4, the Xbox 720, and I guess the Wii U would fall into that category. However, Battlefield 4 is expected to release November 30th, and if it is a confirmed title of these two systems, that would possibly hint at a even earlier release than December, around the Christmas time for these systems, and possibly sometime around November, which I'm really hoping for because I think it'd be kind of fun to have a new system. I'm getting kind of tired of the PlayStation, but that of course is rumors. And that's pretty much all I have on the systems. However, some more gadget talk. The new one that's coming out that I'm really excited for will be the Samsung Galaxy S4 phone. Like I said, I have the Galaxy Nexus currently. I don't have the excuse me, sorry about that. I currently have the Galaxy Nexus and the S4. They're supposedly having their own conference, kind of similar to what PlayStation is doing, to reveal the phone on March 15th. There is a mobile world conference that Samsung has declined to go to with their phone, and will actually release it on its own on March 15th. Well, not release it, but you know what I mean, like a reveal of what exactly the phone is. So far, what is known is that it has a 4.99 inch, which I thought I figured it'd just be a 5 inch. Some have said 5, some have said 4.99, so I'm not quite sure. AMO LED screen, so obviously you're going to expect the same extremely high quality picture that the S3 currently has, and probably slightly better. It also has a 13 megapixel camera, which I thought was really interesting because most smartphones currently that I know of come with the standard around an 8 megapixel camera. And at 13 megapixel, there may or may not be cell phones that currently have those, but none that I am aware of. So I think that might be neat. It also comes with a 2 megapixel front-facing camera, so if you're video chatting or anything like that. And now, as for the release date, according to an article that I read, in Europe it'll be releasing sometime in April, and then with North America getting it around late May, early June, which personally I wouldn't mind because my contract I don't have an upgrade for another few months, and I really want the phone. So I have to wait till like August or something. But oh sorry, one other main feature of the S4 that I've heard about that might be really enjoyable is a possible bendy screen, where I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, and I don't know how I feel about it, but that seems like an interesting feature. Anyway, that is the end of the commentary, guys. I hope you enjoyed.